Thank you for watching. Today we're going to do a full how-to guide for SundaeSwap, the decentralized exchange and automated market maker on Cardano. We're going to cover basic, what wallet to use, how to log in, how to swap tokens, all the way to more advanced, providing liquidity, what is impermanent loss, and starting an LP pool. If you like these videos on the Cardano ecosystem and decentralized finance, please hit the subscribe button and thumbs up button down below. Hitting that subscribe button really helps the channel grow and helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'm also co-founder of Rare Pool. We're a small pool built on Cardano, a single stake pool with 150,000 ADA delegated and 50,000 ADA as pledge. Please delegate to Rare Pool if you find this information helpful. We at Rare Pool are also co-hosting the Rare Bloom event with Bloom Pool and Mycelial Gallery. The Rare Bloom event is a live Cardano community convention being held in Denver, Colorado at the Gaylord Hotel and Convention Center. It's a beautiful location. I'm excited to meet up with everybody in the Cardano community and all the like-minded builders. Check out the list of special guests and more info below at rarebloom.io. Let's get into SundaeSwap. First, you're going to need a wallet. I suggest the CC Vault wallet. I wasn't able to recover my seed phrase from Yoroi wallet into CC Vault, and I had to create a new wallet and send everything over to my new wallet. But I do like the CC wallet much better than Yoroi. Once you've created an account with your CC wallet, you're going to notice a button here. The DApp account will connect to this account. You're going to enable this here in the middle of the page. Once you've enabled this, you're able to connect to SundaeSwap. Let's jump into the SundaeSwap page, make some swaps, maybe provide a little liquidity. Here you can see the landing page for SundaeSwap Finance, the official link down below. Always make sure you're using an official link and good sources. Don't get your ADA stolen. Never share screen with anybody and never give your seed phrase to anybody. Let's jump into the DApp. First thing I'm going to do, this is quite bright. We're going to go ahead and switch it into night mode up here in the top right hand corner, and we're going to log in and connect our wallet. I'm using the CC Vault wallet, and bam, just like that, you're connected, you're ready to swap, you're ready to do anything you want to do on the SundaeSwap exchange. Here on the home page, you can see all the liquidity pairs that you can swap, the price each token costs when paired with ADA, which is really cool. People need to be aware that they're trading ADA for other tokens, and the bet you're placing is that the other token, whichever you choose, will outperform the ADA you sold it for. This is also a really good way for people to start pricing everything in ADA in their everyday life. I really like this. I like it gets people in the mindset of pricing everything that they're buying in ADA and knowing that they're giving up ADA. Let's buy some LQ tokens. I was able to get some LQ tokens from their Discord airdrop. Happy to buy more today as a long-term holder. DC and the team over at LQ are great people, and I'm excited to meet them in person at the Rare Bloom event later in the year. Let's go over to the swap page over here. Once on the swap page, you can see the beautiful UI here. It's very simple to navigate. You can change tokens. Let's add ADA. Let's add the LQ token. You can swap between both of them, whether you want to buy LQ or sell LQ for ADA. Either way, no big deal. Very easy, which I like a lot. You can see right now it shows your personal balance of ADA, your personal balance of LQ tokens on here. I really like the simplistic UI. It makes it very simple for anybody to make a swap. I tried to get an order through a few days ago when SundaeSwap launched. It didn't go through, but let's buy some LQ tokens on stream, see what happens, see if the Cardano network has kind of unclogged a little bit. I know it was clogged a little bit from all the excitement in the SundaeSwap launch, so we're going to see if we can purchase one LQ token here today. Swap, we're going to order the swap. I'm going to sign on my wallet for the swap. And actually, before I do this, let's take a look here. Cancel this. I want to cancel the order. Notice how if you cancel an order, it'll show you failed swap up here. That's actually really nice to note.
Nice.
You can always still cancel before you hit the swap button. But before we hit the swap, let's take a look here at more of the information they also get you. The ADA transaction fee, the scooper processing fee, the deposit for the transaction, the liquidity provider fee. So there's a lot of fees that go into doing this swap. There's your normal ADA transaction fee. There's a fee going to the scoopers that are processing the transaction. That's interesting to note. Are these only the designated scoopers that are giving out Sundae tokens? So every Sundae scooper process they do, transaction process, are they earning an additional 2.5 ADA to the pool? And is that ADA being split with all the delegates, or does that go to the pool owners? A deposit of 2 ADA, small ADA deposit that you get back when your order is processed or canceled. Paid to the Sundae Scooper network for processing. Temporarily high due to mainnet congestion. Maybe that'll come down a lot more. We know what the liquidity provider fee is. This is for the people providing liquidity on the other end. This is the fee that goes to the pool. And this is our price impact right here. We're going to talk a lot about price impact, slippage tolerance, and liquidity provider fees here very shortly. Estimated tokens received, minimum tokens received, 98.75 with any slippage. All right, now we're going to hit swap over here. We're going to order that swap. We're okay with everything it said there. We're going to go ahead and input our password and order that swap. I'm going to close this here and go look at our orders over here. One order submitting. We'll see if that goes through. What exactly is happening when I'm buying tokens? What happens on the back end of the swap? Who am I selling my ADA to? Who is selling the LQ tokens? Am I buying from SundaeSwap directly or other people? How exactly does this work? Let's take a look at that. Like I said, on the homepage over here, you can see all the different pairs. SundaeSwap is a decentralized exchange that uses automated market makers and liquidity pool. Each pair has a liquidity provider that provides an equal amount of both assets to the liquidity pool. This can be one or more people can provide liquidity to a pool. To use our ADA to LQ as an example, you would need to provide, like we said over here, they need to be an equal amount. You need to provide a 1-to-1 ratio in US dollars.
Yes! 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 Yes!
At the time. When someone like myself wants to buy LQ tokens, I'm selling my ADA into the pool and taking LQ tokens out as I buy them. Because the pool is now off balance, there are now more ADA tokens than LQ token value in the pool. The price of LQ tokens rises a very tiny amount to put the pool back in ratio, and vice versa. Something to note here that's very important is the size of the liquidity pool you are trading with. The smaller the pool, the more price impact you will have while making your trade, and you will see more slippage. Slippage is the loss seen when swapping two assets from price movement. The larger liquidity a DEX has, the better for traders, as they'll see less slippage and price impact. Think of it this way. If a pool has $10,000 in liquidity, $5,000 in ADA, and $5,000 in LQ tokens, and I want to buy $1,000 of LQ tokens, I'm buying 20% of the supply of LQ tokens in the pool.
What number comes between 2 and 4, Beetlejuice?
25.
And that's going to make the price of them rise very fast as the pool tries to stay balanced. And I'm going to lose a lot in my purchase to slippage as that price changes of LQ tokens I'm buying. If the pool has $20 million of each asset, 10 million of each asset, and I want to buy $1,000 of LQ tokens, that trade is very, very small relative to the pool, and I'll see very little price impact slippage on my trade, as it really doesn't throw the imbalance of the pool off that much. Let's look at how you can provide liquidity to a SundaeSwap pair, and if I want to provide liquidity to the pool, like we said earlier, we need to deposit in a 1-to-1 USD ratio on each side. Meaning if I want to deposit one LQ token, I need to deposit slightly over 78 ADA, as you can see here. We could take a moment to learn about impermanent loss. Impermanent loss is the loss you see as the pool ratio changes in token count. Let's say you deposit 2 LQ tokens and 156 ADA. That would be balanced into a pool. For this scenario, and to keep it easy, let's say you're the only one providing liquidity to the pool, and these are the only tokens in the pool. It's very important to note, someone comes along after you provide that liquidity and buys one LQ token out of the pool for 78 ADA. The pool now has one LQ token and 234 ADA in the pool. And as a liquidity provider, you now have an impermanent loss of one LQ token while the pool is off balance. If you removed your liquidity from the pool right now, your impermanent loss would become a permanent loss, as you would be realizing that loss and only be able to remove one LQ token from the pool. The only way to get it back is in hopes that somebody sells one LQ token back to the pool and removes that ADA to get you back to parity and at the ratio you were when you began. It's very important to note that providing liquidity is an active trade, and you want to provide liquidity to two correlated assets that move together to avoid impermanent loss. It's also important to note that providing liquidity will mute the upside return of a coin going up and compound the losses of a coin dropping. If one coin in a pair is climbing higher in price as people buy it out of the pool, as the liquidity provider, you're the one selling the token and muting your upside return as the token price climbs and you have less of it. If not making the full profit scares you, let's discuss the downside risk of providing liquidity. If one token is selling off all the way to zero and you're the liquidity provider, you're selling all of your good coin or ADA and buying all of the coins nobody wants on the way down.
No! No! No!
If a coin sells to zero, you will be 100% in that coin and have zero ADA left paired with it, leaving you at $0 in value. It compounds the downside risk. So why would anybody want to provide liquidity? Well, you earn the fees from everybody else trading and earn more tokens, and most of the time this risk is offset normally with rewards in DEX governance tokens like SundaeSwap tokens. It's still an active trade and something you need to monitor very closely. There are a lot of risk involved and you need to think very carefully before you ape in about what your goals are, what your entry and exit strategies look like. With the low fees on Cardano, you can play around and provide a small amount of liquidity to learn. Please don't ape your life savings. This is not financial advice. I'm just a guy in my basement. Do your own research. I really can't wait for some yield aggregators to be built as the second layer on top of these base building blocks of DeFi on Cardano. If you like this video, please stake to Rare Pool, subscribe down below, and I'll see you at the Rare Bloom.